Hi, welcome to our training video for Specialty Toys Network today. Today's video is called Checking Items for Sync Status, or when used in actual English, that would mean how to spot items that aren't getting updated on inventory sync feeds. Okay, let's jump right into this puppy. All right. Okay, we're going to assume, first of all, that we're working with the Specialty Toys Network system, or you wouldn't be watching this video, and that you are using the sync components. And there's several sync components that they work in different ways, but all of them basically do the same thing, whether you're using the Merchant OS sync component, the QuickBooks sync component, the Learning Express sync component, which isn't listed here, but also the Specialty Toys Network shopping cart built-in kind of common denominator, the CSV import file component. This is actually just a built-in way for you to import CSV files and update data that has been exported from your point-of-sale system, the most common, easiest to use level of sync management. Okay, let's just get started on this by looking first of all at the product data. So in the end, what we're going to be doing is I'm going to show you a couple of quick ways to identify products that got updated by their modified date. If you go again to the products, let me show you how we get there again. Shopping cart, products, editor. You can get it right here, product editor, or from the drop-down product editor. We'll go to our product list in the inline editing mode, and we want to look at the modified date. It doesn't show up by default in the list of headers here, but we can easily add it. We're going to select the column that we want. In this case, scroll all the way down to Modified. We'll move that over to our working set, update our columns, and there we have Modified Date. Now this is a orderable header, so we can say I want to sort ascending to descending. Just so happens that the last time we ran a sync on this test site was on November 9th. So what we're going to do is we're going to run a new sync file, and then we're going to check our products against that modified date to see what got updated. So let's go do that. Go to run the sync file. First of all, we'll go onto our product CSV import tab here. I'm going to go select my file. So first of all, choose file. Let's see here, desktop, POS reports, POS inventory report. That's one here. I'm going to submit it. And I got my quick little preview here. Everything looks totally in line. Upload it. Be just a second here as the system processes it. You can see this is a little bit of data that usually kind of gets looked at and it's too scary to kind of process, so it gets overlooked right away. This has the number of items that got updated. In this case, we had another 141 items that got skipped and 160 items that were total in the report identified. So users will typically look at this and go, oh gosh, there's a whole list of things. If I scroll down here all the way, I can look at all the things that got skipped. Where was that even, right? So you got to scroll through that. And you could even go as far as copying and pasting this. Select at the bottom, scroll at the top, shift click, copy that, and paste that in an Excel file, clean it up, do some lookups. You don't need to do quite all that work at all. So let's go to our product editor back where we were earlier. Again, we didn't save this configuration with the date. Not a big deal. We could do that, but I don't use it that often. We're going to drop it back in. And I've got now my date, and you can see that my items here are modified. We should have those items. Well, maybe we got everything, right? No, I sorted the modified date, and we see that we do have quite a few items that didn't get synced. So these are items that are not matching up a SKU on that inventory report I just fed up. Now, I'm going to have to run and fix those, right? Well, there's some things I can do before I go into my point-of-sale system, because ultimately what I'm going to need to do is make sure that my point-of-sale system and my website have the same SKU. And in some cases, my website may have to have a web-enabled item. It may see that the item has to be qualified for a report. Some different things that may happen on the point of sale that are dependent on what system you're using. So in today's example, we're just going to look at how to address these, like immediately concerning these items. So if I want to select these items here, what I can do is I can select by modified date again, and I'm just going to select, let's see, I think everything on this page. Yep, everything is all November 9, so I'm going to select all these, and I'm just going to verify that the stock is 0 to these. So I'm going to set these to 0. And what that does is that everything that's got selected by using this select all for the page, now all 25 of these items are set to 0. Okay, so got to cut a strange date there for a second. That's just a caching thing. So once we go next, we're going to actually see the rest of the, looks like there's still a few more November 29th items in there. So we're going to just select those. I'm going to again select all. Let's see where I'm at here. So we'll just deselect the ones here that are December 21st. Oops. Select right here, actually. A little cleaner way to do that. So I'm unclicking these after I've selected everything. Now I've got all my November 9th ones. So basically everything that was before December 21st is when I ran my sync. So I'm going to go up here and again choose to set these to 0, just verifying that they're all set stock to 0. And because I have my cart configured to hide items that have reached a threshold of 0 in stock quantity, these items are effectively hidden from the consumer. I could also do something, let's say if I was not using stock controls, of unpublishing those items right there. That would unpublish those items. I could even move those items into a different category if I wanted to isolate them while I fix them. But I think that's going to be enough for me right now. So I'll be able to identify those and clean those up as I get to them. Again, this is just a quick way using the modified date to identify products and fix them that have been missed maybe in a sync for inventory. Let's say you have some more questions about using the CSV import tools. Go to our help menu here, just click on it. It'll open up our help page. Look for a new help system, actually. Brand new look here, coming soon. And also there's all our videos. In the help system, you can click on training videos. Go to our STM training YouTube site. In the search window here, good thing to type for this might be CSV. Pull up a bunch of CSV import files, maybe even import would be a nice good keyword as well. So that's been our training for today's topic of how to spot items that aren't getting synced. Thanks so much for joining us and hope you have a great day.